Hey guys, what's going on? This is Alex over here at My Freedom Smokes, and today we're going to be talking about the new iSUB Apex 5. Now, this tank is an awesome, it's really great. It's a tank that's coming out recently after the other Apex that came out. It's a nice matte black finish. I think it looks a lot better than the other one. You've got more tank capacity. You still have your airflow at the top rather than the bottom. One thing they have changed on this, and it is different than the other Apex tanks, and it's the same ones that are included in the Coolfire 4 kits. You used to have an airflow adjustment right up here on the drip tip. You no longer have that option. It is a standard drip tip now. You do not have adjustable airflow up there. I don't miss it because I had it closed to begin with. I didn't really care for that feature in the original Apex. So for the fact that they did remove this, I like it a lot better. So that is definitely a plus. For the hit and everything, I've got Cosmic Fog in here right now. I'm hitting it at 45 watts, and let's check this out. Really great vapor production. And I'm sure, as you guys know, Cosmic Fog isn't even a high VG liquid. I think it's about 50-50. So getting that much clouds out of a 50-50 liquid is not bad. Really great vapor production and amazing flavor out of this tank. To fill it up, it's just the same as before. You have your top fill right over here. So you have your closed position, and then you rotate it, and then you have it to where you can fill your tank. After you refill it, simply twist it the opposite way. You'll hear it click, just like that. And now you're sealed and ready to vape. Now, to access your replacement coil, it's as simple as turning your tank upside down, as so. Then you're gonna take the bottom piece off like this. And then you have access to your replacement head, as so. Now, same as before, if you take a look at the coil, you're gonna see two indentions on both sides. That means that this coil is not gonna screw in, but it's gonna fit in kind of like a puzzle piece. Take a look at the tank, you are gonna see the slots like that. So just make sure and line it up, again, like a puzzle, and push it in until you can't push it any further. Make sure it's all lined up. See, I'm a little off here, so I have to rotate it to the side. There we go. Push it down all the way till it's flush. And once you do that, you just get your base and put it right back on the bottom of the tank. Now, as I mentioned before, earlier in the video, I mean, all this is a slightly updated version of the other Apex tank that came out before it. This has got a nice, very slick black finish. It has the updated airflow, or the removed airflow, I should say. But you've still got all the great things that you've come to know and love from the Apex tank, including the price and a much larger capacity. I believe you hold an additional 1 mil or 2 in here. You've still got your airflow up top, which does prevent leaking, which is a big plus in my book. I hate a leaky tank. This thing doesn't leak, at least that I've noticed, so that's a big A+. Probably the one downside to it, and it is the other downside I had with the other iSUB Apex, which is it likes to spit in my mouth a little bit. It's only at 45 watts, and my liquid definitely isn't burnt. But I still get a little bit on my tongue if I try to inhale too quickly. So definitely keep that in mind. If you're inhaling too quick on a device like this, it will kick back in your mouth some, especially if you don't have the wattage high enough, because essentially what happens is when you're inhaling, you're pulling the liquid into the coil to get burnt in order to create your vapor. So if you're really pulling on it hard and it's not burning it quick enough, where's that liquid gonna go other than into your mouth where you're trying to inhale the vapor to begin with? So if it does spit a little bit, try bumping up your wattage or voltage or your temperature some. If it doesn't really work that great and it starts tasting burnt, unfortunately, that's something that you're not really gonna be able to control. That doesn't mean your tank is defective. That just means that's a flaw that's gonna be across the board with all the tanks. So that's really my only one gripe about the tank. Everything else is fantastic and I love it. So again, this has been the iSUB Apex 6. And if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them below and make sure to follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages because we do fantastic giveaways on there about once a month, every other month, somewhere in there, but it's usually something great. So again, thank you so much. This has been Alex at My Freedom Smokes, and thank you for vaping.